What's going on, TWP fam? How y'all been? How's your September going? Have you been trading? Have you started? Are you paper trading? Do you have any questions when it comes to trading? And how can I help? Uh, who am I? I'm just an average person trying to go from a 9 to 5 lifestyle to being able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, without having to check my bank account before I do it. If that's something you're also interested in, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and tell a friend to tell a friend, because I'm giving out all these free gems so that way we can learn together. So like in today's video, I just wanted to give a kind of like a monthly update about where I've been, like where my trading is, have I gotten better, is that 5 minute strategy still working for me, and yeah, like where am I? So in that last video, I showed you that I made $2,000 in my practice account with that 5 minute strategy. And then that's kind of, I think I also showed you guys the 5 minute strategy, like the basics of the 5 minute strategy, which is basically find the trend on the chart that you're going to trade on, wait for a break of structure, wait for it to tap into that zone, and then, take your entry. Um, so I ended up blowing this account. I started this account in August, on August 8th, and I made it through the rest of the month. But then when it got to September, I was still using that 5 minute strategy. But then, part of me started to get a little bit, I wouldn't say anxious, but, when you become a trader, like you're always looking for that instant gratification. Like, yeah, I want to make $14,000 in one day. Like, you see all the people on YouTube talking about how I made $22,000, or I made, so and so amount of dollars. And then like you see your account and it's only like, $22 or $100 here. And I was starting to compare my path with other people. And then that's where a lot of red days came in. So I ended up blowing this account on the 15th of this month. And then instead of waiting to, just take the moment to realize that my path is my path and nobody else's, I reset it. I reset the account, and then I took a giant loss on the first day on the 15th, uh, minus $412. But from there, I had a pep talk with myself, and the following day, I actually had an off day from my 9 to 5. So I actually did something I've always wanted to do. Like I packed my stuff up, drove to the beach, and I traded on the beach. And it was like the most calming thing ever. Like it was so peaceful, and there was no noise. Like it was literally just me, my iPad, and the ocean. Like it was pretty nice. It was pretty solid day. Ended up being able to get myself a burger after, and really just enjoying the entire day. And yeah, like at that point, I was no longer worried about the amount of money, but just realizing that a win is a win. That was pretty nice, and I can't wait to continue to do days like that. Uh, this Wednesday that just passed, there really was no trade, but I took a trade anyway because sometimes, like I'm not perfect, so like, sometimes I want to be able to make these trades every day because, when I do pass this challenge, if I want to pay myself weekly, I have to make $150 or more for 5 days in order to give myself a payout. And I'm just trying to train my mental to at least try to find something, so that way I can at least, if it's not really a trade day, at least make that 150. So that way I'm just making the minimal amount to get that payout weekly. But yeah, so that's also starting to shift because I realized that once I do start to get a lot better, and there are like $14,000 days opportunities, then once I do pay myself, that money should last me. Because if you're going based off of a 9 to 5, I'm not sure if there's any job out there that's going to pay you $14,000 a day, and being able to have that kind of capital at your disposal to do the things that you want to do. So yeah, definitely had a mindset shift there. Um, then, with that mindset shift, the 18th and the 19th, solid trading days there, because I'm starting to realize that I really only need a 1-to-1 risk to reward. 2-to-1, 3-to-1, yeah, those are nice, but at the moment, I'm still just trying to train the mental to find the setups instead of forcing the setups, um, and knowing to be okay with a 1-to-1. Like once TP1 hits, you know, while I'm still in this combine, hey, that's fine. A 1-to-1 is a 1-to-1, especially if I'm risking moderately. I switched over to gold, and the way gold works is on the minis, for every 10 cents that gold moves, that's $10 in your contract. So, if gold moves $1, that's $100. So if I did a 1-to-1 and a 1-to-1 trade that I took is 3 points, I'm risking $300, but I'm also at the potential of winning $300, and that's a 1-to-1. So, like, really just looking at the mindset and how you're looking at it really changes the whole perspective. And if I am going for a 1-to-1, if I did two contracts for 3 points, that's $600. So, really just looking at the bigger picture, and I think a 1-to-1 is definitely solid for me. It works for me, and definitely feeling a lot better and more confident and patient with my setups and the trades that I get in. I've been working on a Discord where I've been putting all the information that I'm learning as time goes on into that Discord. So it allows me to have it written down. So, like, instead of writing it with pen and paper, which works for some people, my brain is always willing to learn, and that's just a lot of writing. So by creating the Discord, it allows me to not only write it down and jot it down, but if I do end up sharing it, it's already there. It's free gems, and I'll put the link in the description so that way you can all join. And there's a question tab, so like if you have any questions, you can definitely put it there. And yeah, so hopefully this video isn't too long. Just wanted to give an update about how my trading has been going. I have switched from the micro NASDAQ to the mini gold futures, and so far so good. Gonna stay focused on the mini gold, and I've also just been switching back and forth, allowing myself that space to trade other futures. So now I'm starting to look at the micro S&P. I'm still looking at the micro NASDAQ, and now that I fully am understanding that 5-minute strategy, I'm now understanding the importance of patience when it comes to the setup. And if there is no setup, then there is no setup. Um, so yeah, I hope this was very helpful. And if not, the link to the Discord is going to be down below. Feel free to help yourself. It's free gems. If you want to change and you want to make something better, then you have to be willing to put the work in to get there. So I'm giving you the first step by giving you all the information for free, and at least allowing you to pique your own interest and do your own research. So until the next one.